So today I'm doing a top 10 list on the top 10 essential items for a crossdresser. So, what do you think they are? I was actually surprised at the list, but we will go down the list from least important to most important. And we'll start with number 10 is makeup. So I have to put my glasses on because I have to read what it says on the screen. By the way, I'm using Gemini for this top 10 list, if you're wondering. In the comments, give me your top 10 lists. I'd like to hear, and maybe I'll make another list of what people actually think it should be. Anyways, so it says number 10, makeup. While enhancing features and expressions, it's not necessary for everyone and can be learned over time. Okay. I know it took me a long time to learn how to do makeup, so. Number 9, gender affirming clothing. Expressive style is important, but can be gradually built up. Well, you know what? It took me a while to get into this kind of stuff. Anyways, I started out with just jeans, ladies' jeans and t-shirts, and the odd dress here and there. And from there, I expanded my wardrobe, which, by the way, I have had to clean up twice in the last 6 years. So, number 8, hair removal products. Now, hair removal is a big thing. I myself, I shave my entire body. I shave my legs, I shave my armpits, I shave my arms, I shave downstairs. I don't tape when I tuck, but I still shave downstairs. I read an article about how hair absorbs odors. So that's part of the reason why I shave my entire body. But like I said, I shave my legs, my downstairs. I'm going to start calling it the basement. I shave the basement. I shave my chest and my stomach. And I shave my armpits. And I shave my arms. And of course, I shave my face. I wish I could afford to get laser treatment on my face and in a bunch of other areas, but I just can't do that right now. Okay. So number 7 on the list is packing materials. And then it's got in brackets, optional. So it says, used for creating a more feminine silhouette. This is optional and depending on the individual's preference. Well, what do you think they're talking about there? I kind of guessed it would be tucking, which I do all the time. I actually tuck all the time, 24/7. And I know they say that you shouldn't do that, but because it can cause infertility and all that kind of stuff. But you know what? I don't really care because I don't have sex anymore. So to me, it's become a regular thing. I am going to give a tip. Okay. I use something now. I found, because I don't use tape, um, sometimes the underwear has a seam in it, and where the seam is will rub up against my, what kind of word can I use? My banana. It's not as big as a banana, though. It's just a little thing. Anyways, I will show it to you. Just give me 1 second. Okay, so I'm back, and I tried one day to use one of my wife's pads, and I found that it worked really well, but pads are really expensive. Actually, it doesn't matter what you use, it's expensive. I've tried using toilet paper, I've tried using paper towel, I've tried using all different types of stuff. But because of the sweat down there, everything seems to get wet. So I bought these. These are always discreet pads for women who have problems holding their pee. So I'll pull one out, I'll show it to you. Okay. So this is what it looks like. That light's too bright. So this is what I have, or what I use. Okay. And what I do, I won't pull the plastic off it. It's sticky on the backside, so it'll stick to your underwear. And what I do on the backside is, how can I show you this? Like this. So I take it and I fold it and I stick the back of it together like this. Okay. And then it'll stick together. And I stick that up the crack of my bum, between my buns. I call them buns. And I have found that I no longer get pain from the seam from my underwear. So I'm just putting this away. That's just a little trick that I have learned by myself, something I tried. So I do use a gaff after I tuck, but I use, and I'll put a link in the comments for it, I use padded underwear from Shein, and actually I'll show them to you. I buy the small. They're very, very tight. They hold everything in place really nicely. That's why I don't tape. I have about 15 pairs of them, so that every day I change my underwear, of course. I use that, and then I put a gaff over top so that I get more of a woman's silhouette down there. So let's go down to number 6. No, that's okay, number Number 5 is a supportive community. Having a network of understanding individuals can be invaluable, but it may take time to build. Yes, it will. So, myself, I am a member of Crossdressers Heaven. Um, I've gone on other sites, but most of them are just people trying to pick up cross dressers, and I'm not into that stuff. But cross dressers heaven is not like that. It's more of a community where people talk about all their stuff from being transgender, cross dressers, bigender. Um, there's zero tolerance for bad behavior on there. I'll just call it bad behavior because it'll blanket everything. Um, and then I've got my network of support people that, like my mom supports me and my sister and my wife and everybody else, they all support me. So that was number 5. So number 4 is a therapist or a counselor. Professional guidance can be beneficial, but is not always immediately accessible. Well, I haven't sought counseling or therapy. I sometimes wonder if I should, but I haven't. So I haven't gone that way yet. But it's number 4 on the list. Number 8 is a knowledgeable doctor, a healthcare provider specializing in transgender care is crucial for monitoring health and providing necessary treatments. Well, myself, I told my last doctor that I was a crossdresser. I'm nervous about telling a doctor about myself. This doctor wasn't very good. I didn't really like him. I got fired by my doctor over something. I have COPD and it was over medication. And he also, when I had to do my class 1 medical, he made me do a whole bunch of tests before he would sign off on it. And my license almost expired because the testing he wanted me to do, I couldn't get in and get it done. And I always do my medical a month in advance. So anyways, that's about my doctor. So right now I don't have a doctor. I need to get one because I need to get some more COPD medicine, but in due time. So number 2, hormone replacement therapy. Well, under medical supervision, HRT can significantly align physical appearance with gender identity. Well, I can understand younger people doing hormone replacement therapy. At my age of 61, I am not going to do hormone replacement therapy. I've thought about it. I live in Alberta, and Alberta, before they consider doing any kind of hormone therapy, you have to dress as a woman for 2 years. You have to present as a woman for 2 years. And because I only present as a woman when I feel like it, I can't get hormone replacement therapy. So, as much as I would like to grow my own boobs, and yes, I still want to grow my own boobs. That's about the only thing I want to do. Um, but that's not going to happen. So, so the number one reason, the number one essential for a cross-dresser is self-love and acceptance. Embracing one's true self is the foundation of a fulfilling journey. Well, I agree with that. I really myself, I embrace myself in who I am. I really like who I am. I think that when I am Charlize, I am a better person because I'm happier. And it's been a fulfilling journey for me. Anyways, so this, I did the same list for transgender and for bigender, and Gemini gave me the same list for them too. Bigender was a little bit different, but crossdresser and transgender woman is exactly the same list. So that's what Gemini says, anyways. So in the comments, let me know what you think, what your top 10 most essential things are for a cross-dresser and a transgender. Anyways, that's my video for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next video. Have a great day. Bye.